Hey guys, welcome to the world of Albion Online. And this game is going to be released on July 17th and I'm really hyped for it, guys. I have played the beta. I haven't played this beta, guys. There's a new beta out and a new beta also have a new tutorial. And that's what I'm going to show you today. It's for all the new players who don't know a thing about the game. I'm going to explain the tutorial, guys. So let's go. Let's create a character. Take this bearded guy. You can change this, customize your character the way you want it. And I'm going to name him Tutorial Man. Oh. So there you go. I got my character and you can enter the world. So that's the first step. So at the beginning you will see a lot of players rushing to the town, but that's not what we're going to do now. I also advise you guys, especially if you're just a starting player, to just do the tutorial, because you will learn the basics. And yeah, it will just ask you to harvest some wood and some stone in the beginning. I collect a little bit more. I advise you to collect a little bit more than the tutorial says. Just about you can see your inventory. So I advise you to just get 20 or something wood. So once you got 20 wood, you will see that the tutorial already says it. You need to gather stone. I think there's a 6 stone packages here around this big stone. So just get them all, guys, because you will need the stone. So you just do it barehandedly. That's how strong the Albion character is. But yeah, of course it's way better and way faster with tools. And in the beginning you want to buy all the tools that a smith has available, guys. So I'm missing a little bit stone for the last, but that doesn't matter. We can do it later on. And now actually we get a skinning knife to skin rabbits. This is very good. Let's skin some rabbits, guys. It's actually not rabbits. There are rabbits here. Yeah, there are really rabbits here, but last tutorial I checked, they were marmots, so you can have rabbits or marmots. So we still need some stone and some wood as well. You can see there's a big tree, but still it's only 2 wood. I think later on there's also beginners tier 1 trees that have 50 wood in one tree, but I'm not sure. But I've seen that in the previous beta. So let's get some more stone. Yeah, once you have 20 of again of each, then I think you can you're done and you can leave the. Can get everything that the beginner smith has to offer. Because that's yeah, it says you need to craft a jacket, but I advise you to just craft everything that smith has to offer. Yeah, here's your friend, buddy. So you need to get also the sickle. And then get all the rest of this gear that you can buy. I need to kill some more rabbits. 2 more. Let's go, guys. Let's get the boot as well. And the sword. And the shield. So now you can equip the sword and shield. And you can select a spell for it. So I will select the beginner cleave. Later on the weapons will have 3 skills. And each piece of armor set, if you left click it, guys, you can select the spell you want. And yeah, for now the tier 1 hood doesn't have a spell. It only have a passive boost, so you have to use the cleave on a training dummy. So once you're done that, you can leave this island. And if you press M, you can see the island. If you press K, you can see the world map. So now let's move on to Forest Cross here. And then, yeah, that's our first outpost, I would say. And the first thing you have to know in Albion Online is that whatever you put somewhere is not everywhere in the game accessible. So if you put your sword in this chest, you cannot get your sword back in another city. You have to come back to this city to get your sword, which you put in this chest. So that makes this game also very interesting, because there's a lot of yeah, a lot of people carrying stuff from one city to the other. And you can see there actually this is a saddler. You can make a horse here, but this one doesn't have much use in the beginner city, because you don't have you cannot breed horse yet. You have to go to the bigger city to breed a horse. So this is your repair station. You can also salvage your items there back into items. Here you can refine your items. For example, if when you cut wood, I will show you later, you can refine your resources there. And this is your crafting stations. And over there you can get your tier 2 and up weapons. There are a lot of different styles of hunter, mage and warrior. But this I will also explain later. Let's see what the tutorial says, guys. I have to kill creatures of T+ wearing novice scholar robe. So let's see what I need for the scholar robe. I think I already know it, guys, but just to make sure. So for all the novice stuff, I need 32 tier 2 cloths, simple cloths. This is birch planks, copper, cloth and leather. So I need a lot of tier 2 things, which I can gather usually in the I think, yeah, this, if you click on the map, you can see what you can gather here. So here you can get leather, cloth and iron. So let's go to there first. So I have to follow this path. And so yeah, it's very important to have bought all the tools, all the beginner tools that you needed, so you can actually gather the resources. So these are still rough logs. It's not the right one, but here you can see there's a white plant. You can gather cotton, which you can later make into simple cloth. So oh, I can sprint. These animals you can kill for leather and palas. As you can see, the first tutorial island takes only 5 minutes, but the rest part of the tutorial takes quite some time, guys. And I advise you just to complete the whole tutorial. If you press N, you can see your skill tree, and you're also trying to learn those next skills. Before the tutorial was not like this. But I think this way is much better because you have to do all the journeyman. You have to complete all the journeyman styles. Because later on, suppose you want to make a character with mage's chest and soldier boots, for example. You have to first do the tier 2 journeyman things. So I always like to do all these journeyman things so I can customize my character later. Also later when you want to make more builds, it's just easier when you've done all the things so that you complete the tutorial actually in 3 styles: as a warrior, as a mage, as a hunter. You can see that oh, I have a healing spell in my chest already. As you can see, that animal I cannot skin yet because it's a tier 3 animal. And this one is also a tier 3. So let's just harvest this copper ore. I hope I can find more cloth, guys. Don't forget to use your spells. It saves you a lot of time. I also advise you not to fight before you get tier 2 armor. Because you also need to get the experience that you want with this tier 2 gear. So it's best to first just farm your tier 2 gear. Let's just, after this battle, let's just go back to the city and see what I can make, guys. Yeah, you can use Q, WER to as shortcuts for your spells, and D and F, just like you're used to in mobile games. So I really like the combat system of this game. Oh, I don't want to mess with this guy. There's more of them. Let's see if I can just run to the city. Yeah, when you rush long enough, they will forget about you usually. But unfortunately, I don't have my... This is tier 3. With those purple ones, you'll make tier 3 cloth. So let's just gather a little bit of this tier 2 cloth. Yeah, there's not a lot of fast travel in the game. You can travel between some cities by boat, but that's about it. And usually you have to pay a fee or travel naked. I'm not sure how it is in this beta, but you have to do a lot by just traveling. That's why a mount is really one of your most